Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Navira Salsabila and my name A3202000190. Now I will give my opinion about the motion homework should be banned. No, I do not agree with the motion. I think basically homework is one of the instruments used by educators in a series of learning processes that aim to increase students' understanding of the material being studied, train the students' sense of responsibility for a task assigned to them. Giving homework for students is important because homework needs to be given so that students can learn independently and for strength understanding of the lessons they have learned at school, so that students will become more understanding with the material that they can learn at school. In the other side, homework helps students to know, have skills, and understanding of what they are learning. Through giving homework to students, it is hoped that the process of achieving learning objectives will run in two directions, at school and at home. Based on an article from fingerspot.com, some of the benefits of homework are explained, including: first, clarify the purpose of homework. In general, the purpose of giving homework is only two. The first is to repeat the material that has been given, so that students are helped in understanding the material they have achieved. The second goal is as a preparation for students to achieve new material so that it is easier to catch the material that will be delivered by the teacher the next day. Thus, the question given in the homework must also be in accordance with the intent posed. Second, adjusting the amount of homework according to the student's education level. Different levels of education of students, of course, also differ in their ability to carry out tasks on the achieved homework. For elementary school students should limit the time to 60 minutes. Meanwhile, junior high or high school students should not spend more than 90 minutes in every day. Third, reduce parental involvement. Teacher must know very well the tasks that will be given to students, whether they are tasks that can be done by students themselves or are not known by students, so they will most likely need help from parents. Fourth, give feedback. This feedback can be in the form of paying attention to each student by asking which questions can be easily done and which they have not mastered. Thus, the teacher can help students who have difficulty in certain questions to be able to better understand and master the material related to the questions that are considered difficult. Therefore, giving homework has many benefits that will be obtained by students, such as training a sense of responsibility, training discipline, and helping them to understand the material better. Thank you. Now, I will give my opinion about the second motion. Teachers should be replaced by computers. No, I do not agree with the motion. I think teachers should not be replaced by computers for learning activity, because teacher has a role that cannot be replaced by computer. On the other side, to understand the material and need explanations, when having difficult for their assignment, students need to weigh communication that can only be done by student and teacher. Teachers are also parents of students at school, where they also have an obligation to supervise and guide students while they are in the school environment. Based on an article from Paper.com, some of the teachers' roles for learning activity are explained, and these roles cannot be replaced by computers, including first, teachers as educators. As educators, teachers must be able to serve as role models for students and the surrounding environment. For this reason, teachers must have superior personal quality standards such as authoritative, responsible, disciplined, helpful, and so on. Second, teacher as teacher. The teacher as a teacher has the meaning of the teacher being a bridge for students to develop, learn everything they do not know, and shape the competence of students. Third, teacher as a guide. The teacher as a mentor, meaning that the teacher has a role to provide guidance based on the knowledge he has on students. Guidance can be in the form of academic and non-academic guidance, emotional and mental. Fourth, teacher as trainer. To understand everything, one has to practice diligently as well as students. In this case, the teacher's role is to train students in the honing their abilities. Fifth, teacher as advisor. The teacher's role as an advisor means that the teacher must be able to provide input and advice to students, both intellectually and emotionally. Sixth, teacher as reformer. The meaning of reformer is that teachers can give new meaning to the lives of students through their experience. 7. Teachers as role models. The Japanese proverb says, teachers are guide and imitate. The meaning of the saying is that their teacher is a role model. Every action of the teacher will be a reflection of the actions of the students. Therefore, the teacher should be a good model and role model for students. Therefore, the role of the teacher in learning activities should not and cannot be replaced by computers because students not only need academic knowledge but also moral guidance by giving advice if students make mistakes. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.